Hello and welcome to Little Bo Peeps. My name is Alistair, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your subscription. And if you are a newcomer, we are discussing sheep and all that goes with them. What kind of diet do they have? What are their genetics like for the kinds of sheep that we have? And also how to take care of them when they have medical health issues, as well as just silly videos of daily farm life, because you have to laugh at life once in a while, you know? In today's episode, we're going to be discussing Icelandics, the majority of the sheep that we have on our farm. And I will be looking down a lot. I apologize. I wrote down a lot of my research because I wanted to get it as accurate as possible for this video. Icelandic sheep come from Iceland, and that's no secret. But did you know that they didn't originate there? They were brought there by settlers from Norway in the 9th and 10th centuries. But not only that, you can find some in other parts of Europe as well, such as the British Isles or even Greenland. Selective breeding in Icelandics began in the 19th century, but it led to diseases that these sheep are very sensitive to. Thankfully, it was stopped, but as a result, it is forbidden to bring in sheep to Iceland. But it has made the breed very pure, and it has actually made them one of the purest breeds in the world. And I didn't know this either. Apparently in the winter in Iceland, there are 500,000 Icelandic sheep. And going into the summer, there are 800,000, meaning that there are more sheep than humans. If you're wondering how much Icelandic sheep weigh, ewes can weigh anywhere from 150 to 161 pounds. And rams can weigh in at a mighty 200 to 220 pounds. So they aren't small by any means. But of course, if you have smaller animals that maybe didn't grow as well as the others, they will weigh less. Icelandic sheep can be polled or horned, rams and ewes alike. Rams are usually horned. However, you can get an occasional one that is polled. That's very strange. I've seen them. They look funny without horns. Ewes can be either. It depends on their lineage. Ewes can be bred so they can have their lambs at a year old. However, on our family farm in the past few years, we have decided to have them wait a year. That way, when they have their first babies, they're 2 years old and they are bigger and more mature, meaning that they can handle being a first-time mother better. Icelandic sheep are a triple threat. And what I mean by that is they have a beautiful fleece, which can be spun and made into beautiful things. They can be milked for cheese, or milk of course, and they are an excellent food source. Now you're probably wondering, what do Icelandic sheep look like? Well, we talked about how they have horns or they don't, but they also have short legs. Not as short as Munchkin cats, but shorter than probably most breeds of sheep. They are also born with short tails, which is nice because we don't have to dock their tails. I would get into what color they are and what they actually look like, but their genetics are very complicated. And if I talked about that today, I would probably be talking for 2 to 3 hours. So I'll talk about their genetics in another video at a later date. Icelandic ewes can have anywhere from 1 to 4 lambs at a time. Singles and twins are the most common, but if they have the triplet gene and their nutrition is good, then you can get triplets. We haven't had any quads yet, but they are pretty rare, so that isn't surprising. With not having to dock tails and babies whose legs aren't extremely long and small heads to go with it, it makes for easy deliveries, provided that there aren't any complications, of course. This year I attended maybe 6 births out of 35. It was really nice to walk into the barn in the morning and see that more babies were on the ground and they were already trying to eat. Don't get me wrong, I try to be in attendance with most of them. It's just they deliver so easily sometimes, and they also wanted to do the sneak attack. The other kind of sheep we have is the Jacob sheep, but like I said, we'll talk about them next time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.